And hello! We are back, and I am definitely not late at all. Nothing in the world was stopping me. I was definitely not late. I definitely didn't have things that got in the way. Good God in heaven, what a day. But here we are. We're gonna make it, and we're gonna play some god dang Rogue Trader. Just like I intended, just as the God Emperor intended. Let's make sure everything's where it needs to be. Oh, that's good stuff. Now, I don't remember if we stopped here. I could have sworn we already did this, but I hit continue, and this is where it left off. So, that's what we're going to do.
Show me what you got.
Now, I'm going to just put Cassie up at the front because obviously she's the most important person out here. What does she even got here? Yeah, oh god, wow, she just took a beating there. Oh yeah, hold on. Just everybody got hit by that. Okay, so let's see. Can I move you here?
Be careful
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna
to
move you
cross
here.
my
I didn't
gaze.
realize that you were in that much damage there. So let's see. Can I hit everybody? I can hit a lot of people with this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Boom!
The fury
Wow.
of House Orselio.
And give him the Care Bear stare. Good God. So now we're going to make these guys move and go for a bit of a walkie walk.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
BAM!
Let's get to it.
And last but not
Isn't
least,
this
we're
a
going to
job
give
for the
Mrs.
serfs?
Buttersworth here. Or not Buttersworth, Miss Butterworth. And we're going to move Pascal, or what are we going to do? See, we're going to, let's hit him with that. Boom! That sweet, sweet, cool plasma. Now, what are we doing? It is required to reduce... I forget. What is this? Good for me or bad for me? Allies' weapons requires reduced to half the attack percent bonus. Yeah. So we're going to throw that right over here. Yeah.
Running binaric override.
Bam. Now. Oh, hello. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, fresh injury, cut the sinews. Oh my god. When this creature attacks enemies with a melee attack, the target loses negative 2 movement points to the next turn. Oh, jeez. Strange vitality, and there's 6 wins at the beginning. Yeah, she's gonna be fine. She'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Now, let's see. Run and gun. How that... Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Just shoot him. Boom! Oh man, there you go. Just shoot him right now. I mean, you didn't even need that torso. Soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Strange attack made by the soldier to do 100% damage has an additional 2% dodge reduction. Let's just do that. Now I'm gonna do my best to go through this tonight. There's no promise that I'll be able to go very long tonight. My voice is very tired, and I'm not gonna lie, I am recovering from this week, and I have not had a chance to do so. But I'm gonna do my best, damn it. I'm gonna last as long as I can. Now, my dear, oh no, I can't do that for you. I can't. Oh,
And so
there
it
you go,
shall
Dirkwald.
be done.
Give me another blow. Blow me down. Armored anvil.
Suits my purposes.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, last time we were... Oh, geez, that almost knocked him out cold. That's not bad. Third test the deal. Hit him again! I probably should have done that first, but that's fine. Take aim? No. We're gonna just set you on fire.
Actions will speak
And
louder than words.
bam!
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
Very good. Now, Mrs. Butter... No, we'll give me Pascal. Now, there's something that I did do today that I really enjoyed, and that was, I haven't really had a chance to read much of anything recently. However...
Out of my way.
Oh, look, more fun stuffs. More people being led to slaughter. Ow, that hurt.
I'll live another day.
Wow, okay, well, there goes that. So I started reading, a book I have not read in a long time. I think the last time I read it was like 7 or 8 years
Hold
ago.
on.
Maybe longer. Oh boy. Ow!
Now this is
No!
unacceptable.
That is unacceptable. Why is he all the way back here? Absolutely not. They took my girl. My fishy girlfriend. No.
Indeed.
Boom! Oh, that's right, I forgot to do something real quick. God darn it. I forgot to hit him with this.
It will be done. Here we go.
I can't believe Cassie got knocked down in the beginning. Oh, God. Alright, there we go. Let's give me some of that. Now, let's do some charge. No, can't do charge? No charge? No charge. Mrs. Buttersworth. I need you to hit this man with a charge.
Absolutely not.
And I can't. Alright, so how about this? Nope. Well, then I need you to set this man on fire. Or not. Good God. Okay, this is bad. Alright, how about
I
now?
don't have time
Fine.
for this.
Boom!
Stand a chance?
There we go. That worked out beautifully because now I'm in cover. Though, I don't know how much that cover's going to
I
do
can
me.
handle this.
Ow. I can't believe Cassia is down. Oh my God. Plasma overcharge, extra damage. Plasma single shot. Alright, what's the deal? 74% extra damage, yet overheats plasma weapon for 2 turns. Whew, okay. Don't want to do that. That could be bad. So this will be enough. There we go. Wait, what is he holding? But yeah, no, I started rereading Mechanica. I didn't get very far, but I always enjoy Mechanica stuff. Like, I really do. I have a love-hate relationship for Mechanica stuff.
Running binary.
Because Mechanicus is a bunch of retards that think they're smart, but they're not. Manipulating Mechanicus attacks enemies in close combat. Nope. Let's see what happens.
Prognosis is favorable.
Let's do machine spirit banishment. Let's see what that does. Alright. Reduce the damage dealt from the target's attacks by negative 16% for 1 round. Okay, well he's hopefully going to be not focused on me. Man. Everybody else is dodging except Cassia, but I kind of didn't set Cassia up for success there, so that's kind of my fault. Let's see.
Let's see how they respond to this.
Ew. There we go. There we go.
Biggest mistake.
Oof. He died green. Now, let's see what I can do. Oof. That's not good. Let's hit him. See if we can get him. What the hell did I just... What did I just do? Okay. That was... What was that? Okay, Okay. That was
The Emperor commands.
seemingly useless. So let's just go ahead and burn you guys. What? What? But... Alright, apparently I've made some terrible decisions here.
All too easy.
So I'll just do that. And, Myth is about to get beat to hell.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, that's not good. Good.
Let's
Parry.
get to it.
Parry the platypus. Ow. Man, jeez, do I wish I wasn't bad at this game, apparently.
I took care
There
of
we
this
go.
one. I'd rather not.
Move
My
up.
place is at the fore.
Just a casual stroll forward. A forceful
I will
strike.
do my duty.
Can I hit him? Can I hit him? No.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Is it not?
Victory is imminent.
Hit him again.
Let's get to it.
Ugh. I really wish Cassie was still around. The
Already
Blessed
done.
Emperor will save us. Yes. I'll never get rid of the fact that Austin
Don't
made that
touch
character
me.
the way he did. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you running? Knives out. Oh, are they affixing bayonets? Is that what we're doing now?
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Now, let's see. What can I hit you with? Oh, look at that. That's unfortunate for you.
My vow is to serve.
Bye.
Successfully terminated.
Now, that thing's overheated for, like, you know, quite a bit. I'm sure that's not going to come back to bite me. The fact that I keep using this thing and overheating it.
The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
Indeed it does. Or not it does, he does. I don't know, is it he or an it? Oof! It's like a Neo dodge, just like, no, we're not doing that. Not today, bud. Can I finish anybody off? Okay, standard shot, let's knock him out. Hell yeah. Now can I move you?
Nothing I can't do.
Not really. I mean, I can move you a little bit, but it's kind of not really worth it. Wind effect. Is he winded? I don't think he's winded. Now, let's see. I'm gonna move Myth up here. I'm gonna set you on
I
fire.
will not be deterred.
And let's see. Can I give Miss Butterworth?
Rejoice in service.
I need you to charge that person. No, it's too far. Too far. There we
Suits
go.
my purposes.
Boom! Still not dead. God darn it. How useless is
May the
that?
divine's will be done.
He killed me, Mel. He killed me with a sword. We're gonna do that. And do that. And then we're gonna hit him with a stick.
At your beck and
Jed, now, Myth, have you had the fish sex scene yet? No, but if I can get one, I'd really appreciate it. Although I don't think I'm gonna reach that scene tonight.
My tactics are flawless.
I'm not gonna lie, the odds of me making that are relatively low, mostly
Oh, too
because I even tried to rest all day today, and I've not really gotten it. So I'm running on fumes that I shouldn't have. Oh gee, oh wow, okay. Mrs. Bloodstained Amelia, okay, your name definitely harkens back. That probably would have boosted the views quite a bit. Well, I'm sorry. I can't choose if Fish Lady will actually spread those fishy legs for me, but it is what it is.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And how are you tonight, Jared?
My vow is to serve.
Oh, man. And plus, I'm not really sure if the people that I want to be watching me are wanting to watch. Spread that Fisui. Ugh! That makes me uncomfortable. Like, I feel like, look, if anybody spreads their legs and you smell fish, you should probably really reconsider a few things.
And so shall it be done.
Like, I'm not here to judge you, but
Quest approved.
I mean, well, I am going to judge you a little bit, obviously, but just good lord, good god, why? Ugh. Like, ugh.
Actions will speak louder than
Just,
words.
I mean, good. I kind of was a bit upset. I was expecting to go out, but my friends did not want to do so tonight. But then I drank by myself and feel better. You know what? You're not alone, sir. I went to a party today. I'm not gonna lie. It was not a party I really wanted to go to. I didn't hate it, but really, I mean, I think Fokker already knows this, but I'll tell this story anyway.
I will
Like,
do my duty.
recently somebody sent something to Geisha that we really don't know who did it.
At your beck
It
and
wasn't
call.
anything bad, but it was just a random gift that somebody sent to her, and it kind of made her
Victory
feel
is
uneasy.
imminent.
So we've been doing lots of stuff that just kind of like makes her feel more comfortable. So we went to a party today that I otherwise wouldn't have gone to, and I would not be
Suits
interested
my
in going to.
purposes.
And so we went out to some place just to kind of make her feel better. And now attack her. No, attack her. God darn it. Whatever, fine. Oh dang, that sucks. What she's doing. She's fine. Just just like anything else, just a little shook up. Everybody's just kind of weirded out by it. Hold on. The shivering young servant looks up at you with horror in his eyes. And protect me. They killed. Stop quivering, you unwashed worm. Answer me. Who would dare to attempt an outrageous feel like man? We took care of the tigers. Do you know who they were? No, I'll just do the nonchalant. Does this happen often? Shooting, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often. Unless it's the Yanvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Fear not, young man. We have taken care of them. Your lordship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst. I'm telling you, they're scared of no one, not even Liege Takara. He glances around like he's expecting more bandits to appear. Go and report this to your liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll go report to the liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible. Indeed, this is. Now,
Do you require an audience?
what actual problem do you have? Crippled arm. Can we fix this with the power of
Sometimes
medicine?
You consult the appropriate treaties on tactica.
I'm grateful.
No. Okay. But yeah, no, everybody's fine. Nobody's actually hurt or, it's more just, it's unnerving, right? It's just unnerving that somebody would send her something in the mail that we don't know anything about. Fix it by praying the gay away. Well, you know what?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
It's not the worst idea in the world. Skate. What did I choose? I remember doing this last time. Did I choose Grand Strategist? What did I do? What did I do? Is it Vanguard? Or Master Tactician? I think it was Master Tactician. So some random person just messaged her, but no. They sent her a gift in the mail. And at first she thought that I sent her like because basically what it is a flower, is an orchid. And I didn't think much of it. I just like, oh, somebody sent you an orchid. I was just like, this must be like from your mom or your dad or weird. We don't normally get that kind of stuff, and the people that we know usually aren't that sentimental, but whatever. And so we started asking people like who sent this, and she didn't know what it was, and so she starts panicking. So we have been doing a lot of stuff. Odd, maybe someone just likes her. Maybe. But usually random random things in the mail from stuff that has no return address usually does not imply that things will end well. So I'm not really saying that's the case. I'm not saying it's not. And I mean, I will admit, they have good taste. It's just, she's kind of taken, man. Find your own. Let's see, what is this? Master battlefield position for themselves and their allies. The Grand Strategist is able to increase the battle effectiveness of their party by designating and strengthening important parts of the battlefield. Core focus battlefield control, ally buffs. Yeah, I get that. I am a person that is kind of a gremlin and does not get a lot of love, let alone through the mail. It's not something we normally do. But anyway, so we today when she's like, we're going to go to a party, I wasn't really interested. I didn't want to go. I'm exhausted from the week. I'm still exhausted from the week. But I know she wants to get out. She wants to kind of do things that seem familiar and normal. And so I didn't really fight it. And I was too tired to really care. Alright, so he's not, Myth's not going to do the whole defensive part. But, let's see. Fellowship how is my Fellowship at 40? I really need to buff that up. Because I'm a Fellowship character. Scale the party success, long-term singles. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want right there. Complete. Pascal. I don't know what Pascal was supposed to be, so I'm going to use him as an assassin or a bounty hunter. We're going to do assassin, because he's probably really good at that. Each enemy on the over penetration. I think it's a... It doesn't mean you of all things are not a cuck. No. No. I don't... Look. There's one thing that I've never really been good at, and it's sharing. Please fuck my wife for me. No, thank you. No. We don't... No. No. Good God, no. Unstoppable force of the front line, and Vanguard you only grow stronger in the Crucible of Battle. Yes, there we go. I'm going to give 2 Vanguards here. Bounty Hunter, Arch Militant. Versatility, large area attacks, personal bust, weapon set rotation, crowd control. No, he's a sniper. So we need Bounty Hunter for him. Probably. Or Master Tactician? No, we want Bounty Hunter. Cassia, you are going to be probably closer to Vanguard. No, we don't. I've never been one for sharing under any circumstances. Like, I'm one of those people that I don't get like overtly jealous, but like, you get like one free flirt and that's about it. And then I start to get like, nope, hey, I'm not racist. I'll have you know my wife's boyfriend is black. Ooh. Again, I'll never understand. Like, dude, maybe this is me, but like the idea of somebody else. The idea of somebody else, like, nutting in your woman at any point in time just immediately makes me not like them. Just like... I will not accept that. It's like, look, I don't care if they are completely inexperienced at everything. Like, if I've got a mental image at all of you getting, railed by somebody else, that relationship is over, even if I'm not ready to admit that. Absolutely not. I can't handle that. I just do not like it. I find it disgusting. I don't share. I do not share well, and I don't want to be rolling around in somebody else's stuff. Oh, I know what you mean. Like, even with my ex, I would get a little possessive when it came to someone flirting with her while you were dating. Yeah, no. It's just normal, and that's exactly how it should be. Like, your woman is your woman, man. That's not a question. I know some people take it a little bit too far where it's like, oh my god, somebody saw you without your veil on, That's too much. But like, dude, it's okay if people stare. That's fine. That's the thing. I kind of give people the same pass that I let people do the things that I would do. Like, if I got a head turn, if somebody does a head turn towards her, fine, I don't care. That's just somebody go, damn. And I'm okay with that. That's kind of like aw, makes me feel good. And it makes her feel good. Even though she doesn't really notice it. But that's fine, because you can't control that almost. It's like a reflex that you don't even have control over. But that's about as far as it goes. Oh, man. But yeah, hello, Rahiliak. I'm going to do my best to do my voices tonight. I promise. We haven't gotten that far yet. For some reason, I guess when I hit save, the last time, none of this saved. And since I'm running solo now, I gotta do this for everybody. Vanguard. Finally absorbing attacks, attack redirection. Let's see. I think that just means you don't have low testosterone. Well, that's okay. See, even that. I've had a discussion with doctors recently, and we were discussing that very same topic. Is like, okay, so like, what is low, right? And I was thinking like, because I don't know what low is. I don't know what that means, because I've heard like, oh, this is like a massive issue among people in the West, is that testosterone is cratering. And so when I go to the doctor, I've had a few of these blood tests of mine, are fine. And I go, well, yeah, but in comparison to who? Like, what does that mean? What is low versus high? What does that mean? Is 30 years ago, is it low? Or is it modern day low? Is it high by modern standards? Is it high by 30 years ago standards? And I'm thinking, I'm not like insanely high, but it's like it's very much in the realm of, oh, you're fine. Like you've got plenty of room to maneuver. But like, I just found out that like we want to sell you meds for it low. Well, everybody wants to sell you meds. I mean, that's just the pharmaceutical company. But no, like, I mean, I think I've had my T levels checked like 4 or 5 times, just because it's made me paranoid. Because I'm thinking, everybody has it. Everybody has low T now. And they're like, my doctor keeps looking at me. He's like, "Why do you keep making me give you this test?" And I'm like, "Because I don't want it to happen." And he's like, "You're fine." Like, but like, there was a statistic or whatever that was going through it, and it's like, there was like 30 years ago, the average male at like 20 was like 1,000 per, like, was it deciliter or something? And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like that was the average? What the fuck? Did these people do nothing but rail women nonstop? Like, could they control themselves? Like, there's a certain point where, like, that's all you want to do is violence? And then they're like, well, okay, hold on. First off, hey, I'll let you know I passed my prostate exam without even studying it. I felt pretty good about it. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, they go, well, yeah, but you have to understand these are relative. Like, these numbers are relative. And so it makes it really even more muddled. It's like, well, yeah, but, like, your body type may not be able to do something. Like, you know, for instance, like, 1,000 per deciliter may be really useful for someone who's, like, a bodybuilder now, but, like, that may not be good for later. It is a very interesting conversation that we had. Because, of course, higher always better up to a point. And then your body goes, I don't know what to do with this. Just rage. And so, oh, man. But yeah, every now and again. So what is the average amount of testosterone for a male should have? More exercise help to get my mind off the gloom and doom. Well, that's a good way to do it. So that's the thing, Jared. There is the current number that I've seen is that if you are in the 600s now, you're in good shape as a young man. Now, that being said, 600s, like in the 600s, 20, 30 years ago, that would be considered kind of low. So this is that it's almost like the BMI index, right? I guess I just said the index. The BMI is the body mass index. Like the BMI keeps shifting to a greater and greater number on average because people keep getting fatter. What is a young man according to this doctor? Like 18 to like 35 or 40 or something like that while walking. But like, that being said, like, you may not need to be in like the 1,000 range to be normal, right? You may only need to be in the 600s because testosterone is what your body needs, not necessarily, because it's just like any medication, right? Let's just look at it from a medication standpoint. Medication is what you need in certain doses. You go over it and it doesn't really help you as much, or it hurts you. It's the same thing. Like, your body may not need that. Then there's the dangerously low version, which is like, if you're in the 200s, oh boy, you need medicine. You need to work out. You need to do something. Hell, you need to be assertive. You need to find ways to be assertive. All right, now let's figure out what she's doing. So, but like, again, but then think of it this way. Let's say that, you know, you're a much smaller body type. Because also think of it this way, is that back in the day, you had... so do they have a number for your normal? We do not all run the same. That's the hard part, right? I never even thought about it until somebody said, like, oh, like 60% of people have like low testosterone, or 60% of men have low testosterone. I was like, oh, that's weird. But that also means that, like, I'm betting against the odds. I wonder what mine are. And every single one of them have been, like, fine. They've been more than fine. I believe the last one that I had was like the high 600s, and then like the that was like the lowest, and the highest was like the low 800s, or maybe it was like kissing 900 or something like that. And I'm not like a hugely, like, I'm not somebody that works out, but once I heard that, I was like, to me that's low. It is based more on weight, height, and age or something else. It is, and age is a very big part of that. And so I was thinking, okay, I need to. My thought process at the time was, okay, that's low, based on what I've heard and what I know, so I'm going to try to do things to kind of pump that up. And it's not really worked. Nothing is really worked. It just kind of stays there. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what I do. I just keep going. It's like, keep going back. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to do some more weightlifting. I'm going to try to be more active. I'm going to try to be like, and all it does is just like, it went up like 2 points. If you have taken statistics, it's all about making the numbers say what you want. Well, and that's actually another good point, right? I'm gonna make her. Okay, let's focus on this real quick. And beacon for the allies, even facing extremely heavy fire. Vanguard only grows stronger. Yeah, let's give her that. I'm gonna give her that. Oh, that's more like a. I am the warrior. Hello. But yeah, no, it is. Oh hell yeah! Let's take that. Okay, Lord Imperium, Corrals, absolutely. Weapon skill. Yes, weapon skill. And then give her Litany of Pure Elements of the Area Effective Warham or Furious Recital. Give him a blood stack of Disturbed. Yes, that one. Daring Breach. If you take it, yeah. And you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that at all. Statistics, you can make them say whatever the hell you want. Now, Arch Militant. Versatility. We'll take that. I hope Austin isn't mad about that. They can always change them if they need to. But you're not wrong. Making numbers say what you want is all about. Whoop, is all about that. 110%.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Let's see. What do we got? Finest wines from Janus. Oh, poor Cassia. She got taken out early on. But no, I always get paranoid with stuff like that, because I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh my god, I have nothing. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that somebody sent Geisha a, Oh, I thought he was doing the Metal Gear Solid box thing. I was like, what the hell? Sent her something, and that freaked her out and pissed me off. And I had to deal with it, which didn't make me happy. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognizance Fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. Initiating official greeting procedure for esteemed, high-value visitors. Glory, success to House von Valencius. A binaric aria begins to flow from the scratched vox attached to the tech priest's chest. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation logistica. This guy's on the wheel. Are they taking a break? I mean, it seems like they're trying to raise an anchor, man. I'm not sure why they're trying to raise an anchor, but they are. Oh, no, oh, God. Okay, I double-clicked by accident. Ow. Damn it. Maybe this is like a way to, you know, plot twist. It was actually Fokker who said the Flash and they were meant for you. See, I actually did ask Fokker. I was like, Fokker, tell me honestly, did you send something? And he's like, no, I don't even know your address. So I was like, okay, I'm just asking because I would be upset if you did it. However, I would chalk it up as that was funny. That's a funny joke. Never fucking do it again. Sounds like they need to be whipped. Look, this guy with the Bilbo Baggins hat. Actually, no, these two guys with Bilbo Baggins hat, and this guy who looks like he's an extra for Fallen Order. Yeah, I hope it was a normal mistake and not anything crazy. I don't think it was a mistake. I think somebody sent her something, and that person is smart enough to know that I'm going to whip them with the thickest belt that I have, and that would be the slight. That would be the most merciful punishment I could possibly give there. No, I don't accept that crap. Remember, when there's a whip, there's a way. When there's a whip, psh, there's a way. What a great song. We don't want to go to war today, but the Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. We're gonna march all day, all day, all day. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Showing your age. No, I just know that movie. See, here's the thing. Modern movies I don't know much about, but definitely, I definitely know a few older movies that people are like, hey, what is that from? Like, hey, here's Looking at You, kid. I know that. I know that line. I think I've seen that movie once. Okay. Under the contractual obligation in question 34.761 Terran cycles ago, the Explorator Cognizance Fleet received from representatives, authorized units of the Von Valencius dynasty, a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian void tankers. Received it, and then didn't pay. compensate, remunerate, settle accounts. Should I go on, or is that enough synonyms? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance fleet can be made to Von Valencius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled, archived. Confirm your status regarding acceptance of the payment. Sometimes my schizophrenic viewing results in some weird recommendations. Just do it from YouTube. You know what? I think this will be useful. I'm going to... Yeah, there we go. The request is accepted. The contractual obligation Logistic Theta is concluded. The Cognizance fleet thanks House von Valencius for its strict cooperation. The status of the unit's request will be increased. I want to make a trade deal. I seek the friendship of the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested in, considers expeditious cooperation with rogue traders. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it is willing to provide services to the Von Valencius dynasty. The priority of service tasks can be raised if diplomatic links are strengthened. The Cognizance fleet will be glad alternative unavailable to accept any samples of sacred technology, the samples of profane xenotech, miscellaneous items. Reminder, storage, study, and or disposal of the aforementioned objects, with the exception of 3 miscellaneous items, is the preferential right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I want to make a trade deal. Alright, we're going to buy all this. Alright, reputation. Holy gifts. Now, I hope you've all had a wonderful week, though. I really do. But yeah, so anyway, my point was that I did all that to kind of just go back to the fact that, like, yeah, it freaked her out, so we did something that we normally wouldn't do. We went to a party today. I really wasn't interested in the party. I really kind of just, I tried my best to mingle and be happy, and I was just like, man, I'm tired. And I just kind of, eventually I gave up, and I just sat, like, in the corner, and I just looked at my phone and started reading. And it gave me the opportunity to read a little bit. Like I put in the Discord, when I asked her, are these people that I like or are these people that I know? And she goes, these are people that you know. And I go, all right. I know you're having a rough time, so this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to say, okay. I'm going to do the yes dear moment. Heretic trophies. Do I have any heretical trophies? I don't think I do. I don't kill enough heretics. That's a sad thing. I need to kill more heretics. There's you can always go about your day and kill more heretics. Goods! Very good. Give me more. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Hello. 1, 3, 4, 5. Ragman.
The Footful Dockyard is a blessed wonder of the all-powerful Omnissiah. The rest of the station is extraneous, a superfluous appendage.
Ouch. Well, try to fight back the emotion and stay positive so it doesn't affect. Oh no, yeah, no. I've been doing that. I'm like, look, whoever comes to that door, if they ever do, will regret it for the rest of their lives. But she was like, we need to buy guns, we need more guns, we need more ammunition, and I'm like, okay, let's just calm this down just a little bit.
Accomplished.
Can we please just calm this down a little bit? I would really appreciate it. It's like, she's like, no, we need more guns, more everything, more things that go boom. And I'm like, it's okay. We got everything we need. It's okay. You know,
I have proven myself yet again.
it is one of those moments where, you know, and for good reason. No, not more, just upgrades. So, look, I've got her in a position where if she needs to do something, it can't get any simpler. Like, it just really can't. But that's my job. Well, wait a minute. This is like the only time a woman is willing to allow you to buy more firearms and ammo. You're right, it is. However, okay, so for her birthday, I did the most manly thing a man could do. I gave her a new washing machine because she wanted one, and that's how you know she's the one. She wanted a new washing machine, and she wanted a specific one, and that is the one that I got her. I'm gonna tell you right now, That was not a cheap washing machine, but she is the washing machine. Well, that's the point. Well, I upgraded her from basin with water to an actual washing machine. Actually, let's go back to this. From Little House on the Prairie, and now she wants guns. She is the one exactly. That's how you know. It's like, look, if you have a girl who goes, I need a new vacuum cleaner. It's like, why? It's like, because the one I have now isn't that good. You throw a ring at her as fast as you possibly can, right? Or you lock that down as fast as possible. Any woman who goes, no, I want my house and home to look pretty. I want it to look clean.
We are bound
That's when
by
you're
the
like,
blood
yes,
of Martians.
this is what you want. Now she wants guns. She is the one. Exactly. You know, the whole Neo thing. She is the one. I remember for 2 days ago, the discharge was interrupted by erratic raid launched by the UK. No, she definitely in my ex did not like guns at all. She's fine. She used to not like them, and then she met me, and now guns are okay. And I've been meaning to take her to go shooting more often. It's just, it's finding the time. It's just finding the time. The atrium, the shadow quarters. Let's go to the atrium. But yeah, no, any woman. See, now the thing is, if I can get her to actually want to go shooting, that'd be great. Because right now, the last time I went pistol shooting, I did not do well, and that's because I have not had to shoot like a gun in a while. I've not had to actually do any target practice in a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, sitting at a desk all day has not helped. I never have to pick one up. I never do so for practice anymore. I need to get back into the practice of it. I love maintaining them though. Like if I could choose a job where I could do something menial all day and get paid well for it, cleaning guns, man, like it's great. Yeah, and ammo is so expensive now. In days, I also want to buy another gun lately, but I've been trying to resist the urge based on how poor I am.
Of a chapel in the atrium for his servants. Footfall has several temples, far more befitting his status.
Hey man, if the preacher won't go to the masses, then the preacher doesn't deserve a flock. That's all I can say, man.
I rise above hardships.
The columns appeared here back when the station was founded, when it was assumed that Footfall would become... God dang it. Would become a wondrous palace in the stars. But you know, you're not wrong about all that. Yeah, Walmart stopped selling it, now the prices are high for ammo. Yeah, no, and it won't stop. Especially now that cackling Kamala is sitting there going like, I'm gonna take your guns by force, and everybody is chuckling, going, okay, if you insist. And then you have the United Kingdom talking about extradition treaties, trying to say if you make fun of the UK, we're gonna use our extradition treaties on you, and everybody in the world is laughing, going, yeah, okay, go for it. I want to know what the Scotland Yard is going to do against, we're going to get him! I want to see that. I want to see that fight. I want to see the fight of Scotland Yard versus the guys in, like, West Virginia. Going like, well, now that you've told me you don't want me to do that, that's the first thing I'm going to do. And also, if you want me, you got to come get me one bullet at a time. And if you think that people aren't going to shoot it, like, you know, oh, well, that's going to be the local cops that are going to do that. One, if the local cops are stupid enough to do it, they're gonna get shot. Two, if you think if you think for a minute that the U.S. government is going, the U.S. government's tyrannical as hell in many ways, but if you think they're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna maintain power by arresting our people for making fun of the British, you've got another thing coming. I'm sorry. They don't care about you. You are not a protected class. Making fun of the British for inviting a bunch of rapists and murderers into their own country and then suffering the consequences thereof. No one cares. No one cares. No thanks. Would be nasty. Well, you know what? That's fine by me. Damn, I haven't seen ammo in one of my Walmarts in forever. I think I saw like... I haven't been to a Walmart in forever, but I thought the last time I was there, I think they had like 9mm. Maybe? But then again, I wasn't there to get ammo. I was there to get, like, fishing line. And, what are they called? It's not bait. It's like it's the fake bait. It's like the juicy gel bait, or whatever. It wasn't even for me, it was for somebody else. The buzzing crowd is closed in on several harried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place. Instigata, just cut their throats already! What were they thinking letting that ship dock in Footfall? They're all stricken! Oh my. No cutting! We get their blood on us, we'll be tainted too! Better burn them. Hieronymus de la Rosso. Be quiet, you scoundrel! A priest clad in a simple black raiment cuts through the crowd like a void ship crossing the sky. You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right! Reverend, but these are heretics, real heretics. Their whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there, and why is that, huh? 'Cause they're heretics and the Emperor punished them. We're no heretics, one of the people surrounded by the crowd raises his chin. We ran from the heretics, barely escaped with our lives, so there was no plague on our planet, only the arch enemy's minions. A whole army of them. He spits on the ground. Toof. And if you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandoned our world. Blame the governor, blame the tech priest, blame the masters of Kiava Gamma who forsook it in its darkest hours. Hell, even my local Dick's Sporting Goods does not have any guns or ammo anymore, despite how expensive it is. Wow. I know, right? Now I mostly rely on buying ammo online to get a good amount. Well, you know what? Share your ammo places in the Discord, man. That's all I can say. Because it's never a bad time to buy ammo. It's like I was telling somebody the other day. I was like, you know when the best time to buy ammo is? It's 6 months ago. You know what the second best time is? Right now. The thing is that if you want to look at the futures for ammunition, it's only up from here, sunshine. You know? And by the way, push come to shove, you can always trade ammo, fast or slow. Oh, man. Alright, so these are a bunch of rabble. I'm not really sure I care. I know that yes, invest now. Yeah, invest in your stock now. It's you could buy gold or you could buy bullets. So order now. If you call now, we'll even throw in a free box of 9mm. Like 45 Colt is expensive as hell right now. I only own one gun that uses it, but Henry is fun as hell to shoot. I was about to say there's 45 ACP, there's 45 Colt. There's a difference, if I'm not mistaken. Although I don't think I've ever fired anything in 45 Colt. So you're talking about 45 ACP or 45 Long Colt? Or is it Long Colt? I don't even know. I think I'm gonna, you know what? Yeah, 45 Long Colt. Okay, there you go. I was making sure. I was like, hold on. Like, I don't even know what one of those things looks like. I don't think I've ever fired one. I know a buddy of mine who has like a really weird old-timey revolver that his like grandfather gave to his dad and then gave to him, and he's got like 6 rounds for it, and he can't find bullets for it. It's difficult to find at a local gun store, and it's pretty expensive. Yeah, because it's not a regular caliber. Nobody has 45 Long Colt because nobody uses it. Why would you have that? I look for the cheap 9mm reload ammo. Bro, Heliac, a man after my own heart. However, I would be careful with reloaded ammo, man. Sometimes that stuff doesn't work too good. It's fun to shoot, though. I believe that. I believe that entirely. All right, so should we leave or should we intervene? I'm gonna let y'all decide. Are we intervening or are we just leaving? Because, I mean, I don't care about the peasantry. These are people from that one world. As a matter of fact, no. There is no reason for me to believe that these people are actually good. I mostly go on to SG Ammo to buy them. Hey, you and I... Hey, look, you and I have the same store. With all the stock of ammo. Kill! Several dozen gazes bore into you. And who are you supposed to be? Murder! Maim, kill, burn! Maim, kill, burn! I like how this is going to be a very... We're going to be walking some very interesting lines here. I am Myth. The rabble-rousers last uproariously. And I am Incendia Corda. Cut the guff. Her ladyship Theodora is head of the Von Valencius line. I saw her with my own eyes when she came to Footfall, and you don't look much like her. Blood for the blood gods! It's self-defense, of course. We will self-defend our way to victory. Silence! You must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. I mean, he's very close to a Blood and Thunder kind of Bible thumper, and I kind of like it, but he's also... He could be like a highly progressive person, too. I don't like it. What's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put those heretics to death. Who are you talking to? I thought these are the heretics. Is it these guys? We're not heretics. We're the ragged man on the verge of tears. We're refugees. I swear it on the golden throne. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. We're the protectors that were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares. Traitors and heretics, the lot of them. DC, the voices! Do you hear the voices too? A murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you, at the priest, at the wretched group huddling in the center. Ah, yes, the Syrian refugees. Put them down. Oh, well, in that case, when you're saying they're from Syria, oh, there's only one way to do this. Okay, no, I did see something that was funny. It was in Greece. Was it Greece or Italy? And they were throwing people back out of the boats. So, like, they were getting people off of their boats, onto their boats, driving them further away, and then shoving them in the water. And I was like, man, that's brutal. Holy crap, that's brutal. But good lord. I would never expect Italy to be that ballsy. Greece is basically, like... I don't know how Greece exists anymore. I mean, that place literally became insolvent, like, in the early 2010s. Like, was it 2012, 2014? So long as they did not notice any cameras. No, there was cameras. They didn't care. Like, I mean, this is the thing. Eventually, there will come a point where people will not care, right? It will not matter. Because at that point, like right now, what's going on in the UK? Well, there was a sequel, Grease 2. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Tell me about it, stud. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That it's gun time. No. So, like, the UK is having this argument right now, right? The breaking point was the son of, was it Pakistani immigrants or whatever, murdered 3 little girls in a dance studio, and that was it. That was too far. They have been dealing with these people for over a decade and being gaslit about how the problems that they face aren't real. The sexual misconduct gangs that roam their country and have been excused and have been soft-handed and have been hidden for so long that was the breaking point, right? And the UK now has a decision to make. The people of the UK either have to get really violent and basically demand these people be forcibly removed, or they're not going to have a country anymore. That's just the way it is. And you've got their government that realizes what time it is too. It's just that their government is going, no, we're going to throw you in jail for the rest of your life. We're going to make your life miserable if you don't do what we want you to do. Which, by the way, this is where every democracy in the history of mankind has ever failed. Is that you have people that realize that tyranny is multiculturalism. Hell, even the Romans figured this out. But the problem is that every great empire that does this collapses. There's not been a single one that does it. Oh, the UK knows violence. Don't be fooled. Oh, no. I believe they do. But this is the fun part, where every empire that does this collapses. Rome couldn't survive it. What makes anyone else think they can? Any democracy requires a common culture. It doesn't mean that you have to be perfectly on the same board for everything, but you have to have a common culture. Without that culture, you have no democracy. You have no basis for a people to live together. And so you have imported a bunch of people that not only don't share your culture, but are antithetical to your culture. And this is why I get so annoyed, or I used to. Nobody says it anymore. It's my current job. Nobody talks about it. But I remember people that would unironically tell me that the United States has no culture. And I go, just because you swim in water doesn't mean that you... Or just because you're swimming around like a fish doesn't mean you don't swim in water. Like, don't be fooled. You have a culture. It's just you've never had anything ever, like, to compare it against. Just saying you have no culture, is what does that mean? Oh, you don't have, like, food that you haven't borrowed from somebody else? Okay, who cares? Your culture is your belief system. It's your manners, it's your morals, it's your ethics. It's very different. Without that ethical system in place, you have nothing. And the UK has a choice to make, and they will be setting the precedent for every other nation, because if the UK can do something about this and actually get traction, every other nation will follow suit, because it will embolden people to say, yeah, we don't have to put up with this, and they won't. And by the way, just looking at statistics, the younger people in Germany, I can't wait for Germany, they want to do what they call remigration, which is get them out. UK, you got a license for that? But seriously, but I want to see the, what if they don't want to do something about it? It will come to, like I said, it will come to a head where if a government refuses to act, the people will, or they will vote those people out and put in radicals. Or qué? You mean por qué? So think of it this way. Play the game. Fine. How tiring. The motley sea of colors that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow, streaks of fear, their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. Cassia looks at the crowd of troublemakers wearily, and they shudder at the very sight of her. Really, is it her claws or her fish face? As for the hearts of the... Haven't we had enough of the serious myth for a week? No! Sorry, I'm also tired. Okay, finish what you were saying. No, I refuse. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish black grief, but their words are as transparent as the ice that lies at the top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature. The filthy peasantry don't know what suffering really is. Think of the noblemen. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me, myth. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my God. Man. That's pretty harsh, and I like it. That's pretty harsh. Strange how that is related to the conversation. Yeah, no, it really is. That's what makes this so funny. That's really precedent, video game. Like, I wasn't really ready for that. Oh, man. Anyway, so the timing is perfect. But like I was saying, we'll end this serious talk with this. One of two things will happen. Either the UK citizenry will back, or say one of three. The UK citizenry will back down, and they will be crushed underneath the heel of the current government, or they are going to get horrendously violent, and they are going to start going after those people, but they're not going to go after them in any organized fashion. Or they will say enough, and they will go to literally anyone who's willing to shove them out of the country. Those are the only three options that I see on the table. Two of them are, yeah, V for Vendetta. No, V for Vendetta is not far enough. It'll have to be much further than that. You'd have to have, like, the national, I don't know. You know, I've never really thought about it. Does the UK have, like, a National Guard? I mean, they have a military, but do they have like a National Guard like the United States does? Because if so, the only way I can see this happening is them removing those people by force. Is saying, no, 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 no. If you're a refugee, you've overstayed your welcome and you're out. You're done. And them getting very hardline on it. Because right now, you've got the Irish nationalists and the British nationalists working together. You've got Catholics and Protestants in Ireland working together. Look, you want to talk about solidarity. These are people that have hated each other for, like, longer than we've ever imagined. Like, these are people that used to bomb each other in the 80s. Let's see what the UK does. The next few pages are slides. Okay, so... True, very true. Yeah, no, absolutely. V from Vendetta. Yes, what do peasants know about the suffering compared to us noblemen? Alright, boys, let's go to the yacht. Yes, those poor noblemen. Oh, jeez, okay. These are serious accusations you're spouting. I hope you have proof to back them up. All onlockers are to return to their homes immediately. The refugees can go to Dock Alpha Row. I will speak to you later. Comply or face the consequences. No, I'm not going to try and save them. Not at the rabble-rousers of the crowd. The people before you insult those instated by the throne to be above them, and thus they deserve death. Well, I know which one I'm choosing. If these are Syrians, onlockers, what did I say? Did I say onlockers? Is that what I did? Onlookers. Oh my god. Look, DC, shut up. Alright, so, I mean, if these are the Syrian refugees, there's only one thing that we could do for them. Plagued or not, victims of heretics or actual heretics, how are we to know? Let's just cut their throats. Better safe than sorry. I like this guy. Get it right, you're narrating. Look. Filth and vileness in each and every one of them. The priest shakes his head disapprovingly. I am Reverend Hieronymus de la Rosso, head of the Drusian mission here on Footfall, and you are far too hasty in your judgments and ablaze with fury. Righteous fury, perhaps, but hollowed in vain. Come see me when you have the time. We can talk then. Apparently I made him angry. Hold on, like, well, what am I skipping? I'm just looking at a pylon. What is this? We must construct additional. Oh yeah, oh thank God, I can actually loot them. Knives, very good.
Know your duty.
A stall selling old knickknacks for everyday needs. Well, I need knickknacks. A small food booth. The portions look meager. Well, it's because they're peasants. And how are you, DC? What's the news? It's been a long time since we've had visitors from Calixus. Goods! Modern mythology, please report to the principal's office. No. Absolutely not. I know how this ends. I've been to the principal's office many times. And it's never what the pornos make it look like. And that was what the guy was saying. Haha. Dreadful Xenos. Hello. It is clear the one in the cage is not a Xenos, just an ordinary Voidborn who lost in the mutation lottery. Well, that's unfortunate. Peasants don't need anything other than to listen to their betters, who I might add suffer way more than them. Exactly. See, you understand. You understand.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Xenobeast unknownness? Speaking of Brits, where are the orcs in this game? We haven't found them yet, but I'm sure they're around. We haven't run into any orcs just yet. Oh, look, another angry mob. Hell yeah. I love angry mobs. To the Liege's path. No.
Because Baragat trades Xeno artifacts on Footfall. They're fairly blatantly at that. And the Ordo Xenos is in no hurry to rectify the situation.
Dude, I think I would survive 1984. Yeah, the year 1984? Oh my god. I would love to go back to 1984. Not because I think anything good. I already did. Well, look, all I'm saying is that the beach going in the 1980s was great and there was no phones. More like the book. Oh, yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I'd have been shot already if I was in 1984, the book. I'm fairly certain, because it's not that I'm, like, overtly rebellious, it's just that I would make fun of people too much and I'd get in trouble. There were phones. No, not cell phones. There weren't cell phones like what we have now in 1984. Unless you want to tell me something I don't know about.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Aha.
Be rewarded.
Hello, what's this? Okay. Ooh, a great sword and a commander's monocle. I could probably kiss enough people's asses to survive. The thing about it is that the numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was particularly brutal murder. Letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade. Jeez! The servitors... But you said there were no phones, as in none whatsoever. No, okay, I meant like phones as in modern cell phones. I'm sorry, what's the word? Paraphrasing, okay, I will make sure that I am being 100% clear in the future. I won't. I'm lying. Then be more specific. I will try to be more specific for your needs. Yes, the absolutes.
Accomplished.
The statue undoubtedly depicts Parsimus Duane, the legendary rogue trader who founded Footfall. The sight of this cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimy, covered in scrawled drawings with frivolous writing scratched here and there on the casing. Several keys are missing, and the rest are coated with dust. Pascal's respirator lets out a mournful hiss before he says grimly, "The right of operation has been repeatedly and blasphemously violated, requesting the identification and punishment of the deplorable acolyte entrusted with caring for the spirit of this machine. Tech use." After a series of creaks and groans, the cogitator's dusty screen lights up. On it are several lines of text, section headings. Praise the Omnissiah. The machine spirit of this cogitator is aggrieved but willing to serve. Accompanied by the crackling of a binaric prayer, Pascal's mechadendrites gently place a couple of keys lying on the floor back into place. Welcome. The screen flickers a few times before revealing to the world the text in Low Gothic. In the name of the founder of Footfall Station, conqueror of stars, builder of outposts, the noblest of rogue trader Parsimus Duane, and on behalf of all his descendants, I welcome you. This cogitator was installed on the order of the illustrious Parsimus so that the needy may tap into the flow of his wisdom. Cast your eyes upon the list of sections and choose what you wish to know. Abelard's brow furrows. Parsimus Duane? I've never heard of such a rogue trader house. Lord Captain, Parsimus Duane, one of the trailblazers of the Coronis Expanse, and this station's founder. I've read about his great deeds. Lord Duane was once a colonel of the Astra Militarum. Oh, sorry, colonel of the Astra Militarum. But by his will, later inherited a warrant, he accumulated enough power to gather a small fleet of loyal allies and venture out to conquer the Coronis Expanse. You survived the politics of Oceania. I did? That's interesting. They say Footfall was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Parsimus eventually died of old age. His enemies instantly tore Footfall to pieces and turned it into the bastion of humanity we know today. One that is full of bandits, privateers, hustlers, and rogue traders. Pleased with herself, Cassia nods slightly to let everyone know that the lecture is over. It's very difficult for a 10-year-old. Footfall Station has been envisioned by the great Parsimus Duane as a palace in the stars, as majestic as the spirit and mind of its creator. As of the year of this cogitator's installation, merely a small fraction of the great Parsimus's designs has yet been made a reality, but already their audacity and grandeur are staggering. Footfall is to become the gateway to the savage and barely explored Coronis Expanse, a foothold for future conquests by the Imperium and the noble Parsimus Duane, who acts by the Emperor's will. The cogitator wheezes and blinks, clearly trying to shut down. No! Emergency repair! Where's the Master Bates? Oh, Master Bates, he's usually hanging out with his dear friend, Lola Bunny. Did you sell out your parents to get a page in the newspaper as a hero of the party? One of the first structures on Footfall was he is in the bedroom, yeah. He's in the bedroom with the lotion. This is a colossal statue of the Emperor. A whole asteroid was used for the creation of this sculpture, but even its titanic proportions cannot convey the awe that every faithful servant of the Imperium feels before its master. or before the Master. The statue is the center of Footfall in the same way that the Emperor is the center and heart of the Imperium. As construction progresses, new, smaller asteroids are being attached to the statue, their surface serving as a foundation for the glorious palaces and temples, and their inner tunnels as home for the commoners and rabble. I like how they just straight up call them rabble. The cogitator flickers and grunts before displaying a tapestry of text. The great Parsimus Duane intends to conquer the Coronis Expanse and build the most grandiose structure, which will shine through the ages, praising the names of its creator and his descendants. Footfall, the palace and the stars, the glory of the great Parsimus's deeds will live on throughout the ages in his grand designs. The cogitator hisses and grunts as it tries to clean its insides by spewing out dust and detritus through its cracks. The cogitator hisses for a while, then the screen flickers and once more shows the words. The great Parsimus Duane intends to conquer... Pascal's vox wheezes mournfully. The spirit of this machine is enraged and will perform its function no more. I will see to it that the profaners responsible for its maintenance are marked for servo penance. Agreed! Death! I demand decimation.
Know your duty.
I demand decimation. It is the only answer. The only solution is a final one. Hello, what's this? We'll go there. Yes. Run there, lads, run! We must make sure that none of the cargo that's lying around is mine. That guy swinging the lantern thing must have been from the Ice White Shot movie.
Irrefutable certainty.
Which one? The Drusian guy? I must have missed that guy. Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah, the Drusian preacher. Hold on, let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he's got to say. Doubt is the first step towards heresy. Deliver your weak minds from thought and direct all aspirations of the soul to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. I actually have never seen Eyes Wide Shut. I know of it, but I've never seen it. Hello. I guess we're now in combat or something? Yeah, I'm waiting for him to start doing that chant from the movie. The low hum of voices quiets, and a dozen gazes shift to you. Let's see. Why does that sound weird in my head? First mate Dagon. The tall man with the shaved head is rubbing his hands together nervously. Oh my god, he's doing the Jewish thingy, but no one is taking off their clothes. Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. There's chanting followed by disrobing? I mean, there's worse things. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put on an air of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... He glances at the scroll in his mechanical hand implant. Master Fidelio? All the guests have arrived. You're the last one on the list, and we couldn't well start without you. We gotta see the movie, you uncultured freak. Remember, if you ever doubt our faith leader... if you doubt our faith/leaders, you are beginning to become a heretic and need to report yourself for re-education. Thank you. Who are the Thought Police in 1984? I can't remember. What? Yeah, so... you're the last one on the list, and we couldn't well start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Should I lie? No, I don't think it's not really becoming of a rogue trader to lie. But what do y'all want to do? The Ministry of Love. Oh, jeez. The Ministry of Love, not hate. What was it? There's some really great lines in that book, and one of them was the victory was not the purpose. It was the war. The war was all that mattered. It's not that, you know, victory against the enemy never mattered. It was victory against the people. There's something along those lines. Like, the war was never meant to be won. It was just meant to be fought. Well, DC is the only one that's giving me an option right here. Alright, one it is. He puts on a broad smile. They don't want him to have fight. Have fun, too. Well, that's too bad. I've already hit one. He puts on a broad smile, but then catches himself and quickly frowns once more. Please, we can talk later. The chaplain is about to begin. Oh god, what is this tomfoolery? Abelard grumbles, but not before making sure that the man is out of sight. Awareness, look around. The gathering you found yourself in, seems refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations and attendees' clothes speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the Liege's residence. but you notice that most of those gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they are covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Oh boy. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you, and some are clearly watching your every move, even though they are trying to not show it. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about this individual, it's someone very important. But it's not a name I've heard before. Do we leave or do we join? I mean, I have kind of a weird retinue. I have my sex fish back here, along with the transgender, and then the sniper who looks like death incarnate, followed by a World War II pilot, two, alright, here we go. And then the Mechanicus man. Why do I feel like I'm about to walk into something very... Oh no, it's a funeral! Oh my god, it's a funeral! Oh no, I'm an asshole! Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day! We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. The most noble and unforgettable Master Bayardo. This loss... The fussy administrative clerk speaks in a strained voice. Oh, god dang it, I wasn't doing this right. Loot the corpse! He keeps peeking at a paper with text on it. His speech drags on and on, blending into a monotonous cascade of praises of the late Master Bayardo. First off, I wish they would say this at the beginning so I could actually know how I'm supposed to do this, but oh well. So let us offer, spoken like a true Fallout fan. Or anybody who's played an RPG before. It's like, hey, there's a dead child there. Oh, that's terrible. Does he have anything on him? So let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Bayardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. I now pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. A formidable-looking man dressed in the attire of an ecclesiarchy missionary glares at the gathered crowd. And here you all are, you vultures! Let's offer a prayer then, but if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in other words myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken. Chaplain looks at you and gives a slight nod. I wasn't referring to Master Fidelio. At least Dens himself wanted to see him at his funeral. But the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns this loss. Wow, for someone who's never seen Master Fidelio, he's got a lot of faith in him. So go ahead, pray for Bayardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for a life like this. May the Emperor keep his soul. Without another word, the chaplain makes the sign of the Aquila and pointedly turns away from the attendees. Wow, that was... Okay, I hope my funeral is something like that.
Done.
People definitely want Fidelio dead. Yeah, no, they definitely do. Whoever prepared the body of the gray-haired man lying in the coffin, they did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Abelard maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion, until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns. He peers at it with suspicion. Then he gasps, astonished, almost dazed. I'll be. This is quite the meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. Miss Funeral's a room full of smelly farts. No, that's how I know I've done it right. Loot. Take a look at the deceased. The implants left in the deceased body speak of his high standing. Expensive tech is typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Do you know this man? Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your lordship, is Jerrycan Dens, known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Coronis Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerrycan for his habit of having a jug or two of promethium on hand. He did love burning things. Oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. Abelard distractedly runs a hand through his hair. Well, well. There was a time when the sight of Jerrycan in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally. By the throne, I would have danced a jig on the spot. But now, I don't know. No more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, eh, you old beast? Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? This is very grand for a pirate's funeral. Is this normal for Footfall? Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous as to honor pirate scum a few paces away from the Liege's residence. But no one has heard of Dens for so many decades. I barely recognized him myself, and I've seen his face on pics a fair few times back then. I assume he retired and started a more or less honest life under a new name. What was it they were calling him? Master Bayardo? Interesting. So a pirate captain.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Hold on. When Myth dies, let's get those parts off of him. Yeah, I know, right? Among the words of the parting, the praise, repentance of the signature underneath Fid. The letters are scribed and barely legible. Probably, Ron. Fokker and I might put Myth's body in weird, silly poses to post on social media. No. Okay, first off, if that's the case, you better go all the way. What's that movie where they pretend that dude is dead? Not pretend he's dead. They take a dead body and make pretend he's alive. Oh, hello. What the snap? Oh, bye. Yeah, Fokker probably think Myth's shit is too cheap, while Ron would probably take even the clothes off his back. We can get Bernie's. There we go. It looks a lot like a deliberately set trap meant to collapse part of the building. Well, it worked.
What is that?
What? Hello. Yeah, if I'm not weakened, if that's the case, if y'all show up, if I'm not weakened at Bernie's, I will be very unhappy. I will be in my afterlife. I'll be rolling in my grave, going, "How could you possibly not do this?" First Mate Dagan. Mr. Fidelio, are you leaving already? I'm afraid you'll have to wait. Wait, yes. It's Footfall Station Services, see? They're carrying out a scheduled inspection of the life support systems. It won't take long. An hour. Maybe 2. How did Bayardo die? Badly. He went downhill real fast just a year ago. He was still living it up, storming the slum asteroids to shoot riffraff and mutants. And then all of a sudden, he was done. His old wounds had caught up with him, and he had plenty of those, both from the old days and more recent ones, like when somebody tried to bump him off. 12 years back, I think it was. I am Dagan Otheo. I was first mate on Denz's ship. I mean, Master Bayardo. Given the deceased former's occupant, I have a good idea what role you played under his command? Dagan smirks. They used to call me Torch. He's Jerrycan. I'm Torch. Those were the days. No, but I know what you're talking about. The scribbles in his home, right? Yeah, it happened all right. That writing just appeared out of nowhere. On the walls, the mirrors, and always the same word. Repentance. I told him to get a psycho to check his house for sorcery, but he said no. Too pricey, I guess. He said something about that, how he had already paid too much for repentance. Not a lot of psychos around, and a single one of them will cost you as much as a team of top-notch bruises. Okay. So can I leave? My dear Fidelio, leaving her, you won't even stay to see the old man burn. I mean, laid to rest? Man, I didn't realize there were still people around here. I thought they were all gone. Do you have ministries? Pardon me, Kaz Bayardo. I have the honor of being the only child of the deceased. He sends a mocking salute in the direction of the coffin. If I was the one lying in that box, he wouldn't be crying his eyes out either. Cass bites out with sudden... if I was the one lying in that box, he wouldn't be crying his eyes out either. Cass bites out with sudden acidity. He takes a moment to calm himself. A son's feelings are complicated. I wasn't a good son. Old Dens wasn't a good father. But I do miss him in my own way, yes. He always seemed timeless to me. Not just a bag of meat and ugly ambitions like the rest of us are. That's hilarious. Even good old Chaplin doesn't tell me to repent. He gave up on me long ago, and my old dad, he gave up on me long before that. Wait, you mean that repentance? Those stupid ghosts or whatever it was? I'm pretty sure my father did it to himself. The senile old kook, or maybe it was my daughter messing around. Oh, jeez. Where else could those words have come from? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know. Out of the blue, writing started appearing on a wall in our house. Just one word. Repentance. Big, sprawling scribbles like a child's handwriting. The first one appeared about 10 or so years back. The help kept whispering about it being the work of ghosts. Whoo! But for some reason, the old man didn't want to do anything about it, and he told me not to. The writing amused him somehow. Whenever he'd see repentance scratched on the wall, he'd just grin. age, debauchery, old wounds. By the end, my old dad was more implant than man, especially after the assassination attempt. People tried to kill him, you see, about 12 years ago. Goodbye. Okay, so is there anybody else I gotta talk to? Suspicious tech priest. Very suspicious. Okay, well, what do we do now? I've actually never seen Weekend at Bernie's. I just know of
Let
it.
the faith guide my path to glory.
Planning to leave us all, Master Fidello. His voice is quiet, but any hint of courtesy is gone. Once more, everyone's eyes focus on you as their hands reach for their weapons. No, 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 no. Alright. Time to kill. Oh my god, that's a heavy bolter. Let me tell you how this is gonna go. See my boys over there? See that massive gun they've got? That'll blast you straight to the Emperor. Boom. But I'm not a monster, see? He gives you a disgusting smirk. I gotta offer you a choice at least. If you don't want to go boom, my boys will escort you to a small, cozy room nearby where you'll stay for the next hour or two. While I say goodbyes to my goodbyes to my pal Dens and claim my share of the inheritance. Everything I deserve for our years of friendship. Inheritance? Don't play dumb. Dens the Weasel left all his money to you. A whole lot of money. I don't know why, and I don't want to know. But I think it was very, very wrong of him to forget his old friend. I've got no choice but to fight for justice, so you're going to sit quietly under lock and key while I discuss my share of the inheritance. Isn't that right? Oh, my dear sweet summer child. I have a Care Bear with me. And that Care Bear doesn't look much like a Care Bear, but more like a fish. But that fish is about to send you straight to hell. We are going to send you straight to hell.
Corrupt body, the faith and corrupt
Are you ready to die?
Oh god, going to use the Care Bear stare again. Oh, yes we are. Do you... Oh god, I have to make sure I don't hit my own people, for God's sake. Let's see here. Oh, look, I'm gonna kill the sun, too. Good lord, everybody dies. Got it. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Myth, there is no god, only Care Bear. Exactly. There is no one that can save you here now.
I am a navigator, not a
Boom!
painted black.
Good god. It's just such an overpowered ability.
Me.
Oh,
If you insist,
poor
I'll
Myth and
tell you.
Cassia are over there.
If I may.
Boom!
Let's get to it. Show me.
She
what
smells like a
you've
fish.
got.
She needs to clean herself more often. See, you know what's funny about that is,
Let's get to it.
I agree. If you're smells like a fish, you have not been taking care of yourself. All right, let's go to shotgun mode because shotgun is Oh wow! Oh, I have to kill a tech priest. I have to kill a servant of the Omnissiah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Already done.
Why did I do that? I didn't use any of my abilities. God darn it!
Oh, too easy. Not a problem for me.
Oh, that shotgun didn't do much. I'm not really impressed by it.
Out of my way!
Wait, no. An Ecclesiarch? I have to kill an Ecclesiarch? Ow, that hurt.
Hold on!
Oh, done. Job's done. Ow!
All of you with me.
Don't kill Dirkwald.
I'm here, maggot.
Do not kill Dirkwald. Absolutely not. I need to get you healed immediately.
Follow my lead.
Restores 9. Okay, there we go.
Let's patch you up.
Yep, let's get Dirkwald back up and running.
Indeed.
Who's Dickwald? That's Fokker's character.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Now, That is a servitor.
It will be done.
There we go. And I believe that... There we go. Yeah, so like 3 of these characters are custom characters. They're not like actually real characters in the game. Master empowers their next attack to deal 4% additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage. No. We're going to set we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning, and we... Fokker just showing his love. I mean, he would if he was here, but he doesn't, so, you know. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could just throw this over here. Why is this
I
0?
will suffer this.
I need momentum. That's why. I need greater momentum. Well, let's see what happens here.
Emperor commands.
Boom! Well, that didn't really do much for me.
I will not be deterred.
What did you do with him? I sent him down a rabbit hole. I told him to find me some headlight fluid, you know? I need to hit these guys. You sent him to the Shadow Realm. Yes. No, not really. I mean, I'd like to hit these guys again.
Do not dare ask.
I'm gonna hit Dirkwall. I don't want to do that. That works. Boom!
At least.
Yes. Headlight fluid, really? What? It's not my fault you believe me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, he just said he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight. When somebody tells me that they can't make it, I don't really ask why, because, you know, if they don't want to tell me, they don't have to. Now I know you're lying. Well, look, I can have fun and joke about it.
Already done.
Boom!
Stand a chance.
Can't make it equal 10. Alright, let's do it. I don't know what momentum does for me, but that works. Alright, there we go. Get him, Dirkwall.
Time to slaughter someone.
Slaughter. See, there is one good thing about all this, and that is the fact that I cannot stand the British accent. Let's see here. What does this do again? Oh, is it a huge area? Gain additional effects. That works. Now. For me, man. Nah. No. 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 So, Pascal is actually more of a melee character. Technically? No. What do you mean, no? Oh, he's got a servitor. Okay, hold on. Let's do sweep. Can I sweep? Let's do it. Yes! Suffer!
Here we go.
What do you mean, no, DC? No to what? Ah, you shot your own people. Wow, Abelard didn't take any damage. Good lord. Kaz Bayardo. Gotta go. Good night, all. Good night, Raheliak. Thanks for jumping in. Oof. Was that a plasma gun? Oof. Later.
Let's make it quick.
But no, okay, so back to what I was going to say earlier. So I've actually even though I went to a party I didn't really want to go to, one of the nice things about it was that I actually got a chance to, like, you know, I don't get a chance to read very often, and I really enjoyed the fact that I got a chance to read for a little bit, and I was really happy about that. Now, Care Bear stare. Bam!
He demands.
There we go. And so I started reading Mechanicum. I don't know why I chose Mechanicum, but I did. But I was like, yeah, I like that. I mean, I want to spend more time reading on that stuff. I want to spend more time playing, not playing. I want to spend more time
If you insist, Lord
reading
Captain.
books I don't normally get to read, even if they're easy reads.
And so shall it be done.
Bam!
Let this be a warning to all.
Yes. Yes.
Rejoice in service.
Now, where can I go? There is nowhere I can cast that, so I guess I'm going to just throw it on
I'm a
Pascal.
navigator, not a servitor.
I mean, they're not that different, but I understand why you're upset about that. Oof! He almost got me on that one. Hit him! Hit him! I don't know how to use this character, so, you know, whatever.
Suits my purposes.
I mean, I don't know how to build this character, so I don't know. Oh, well, I probably should have done that. I gotta poop, you know. That's what it just... Oof! Oof!
You don't frighten me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be scared of this guy either, because again, you literally can just one-shot people. Now, there are some problems we must address.
It will be done.
Namely, there are people that are in my way that must be turned into mincemeat.
Indeed.
There we go. That problem solved itself.
Victory is in one fewer.
Boom! Abelard with the double kill. Now, let's hit him. Hold on, what does this do? For every stack of tactical advantage. I don't even know. Where's my stacks of tactical advantage? I don't even know what this is. Oh, wow. 36 times 4%. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap.
And so shall it be done.
Ow! Ignore cover. Let's give it to that guy. Now let's give you another turn, Cassia.
Than words.
How much damage can you do? I want this guy to not
Me?
have any bonuses whatsoever. I need to
insist, Lord
just...
Captain.
There we go. Well, Zone of Fear worked. Now let's hit him with that. That's fine. You will come to regret that. Because now you've got... Oh, it's only negative 10 and 20. Ow. He's only on fire and burning and seeing hell itself. There's only so much I can do. Oh, nice. I could just give it to Cassia again. But I'm not going to do that right now.
Nothing I can't do. Watch and learn.
Jeez.
Not a problem for me.
Yeah, there you go, Pascal. Get him. Don't let him treat you that way. There you go. Go get him, Abelard. Hell yeah. Now let's sweep him again. Double kill. Yes. Ah, Mechanicus. Now, boom! I don't know what that did, but it did a thing.
My vow is to serve.
Come on, Kaz. Come on, Kaz. You're gonna die today.
You'll regret this.
Ow. That hurt. Alright. Time for my dearest Cassia. My dearest fish lady. Oh crap, I forgot about this guy. I thought he was dead already. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Another foe.
Problem solved.
Lad. If I may.
There we go. That's better. Now, Abelard, if you would be so kind as to turn him into mincemeat. There we go. Really appreciate that.
I will do my duty.
And then let's see here. Where's this one for the... There we go.
Nothing
Come
I
on.
can't do.
Well, at least I hit him. So, I mean, there's that.
Let's get to it.
I like how the clerk has a gun. Why does the clerk have a machine gun?
Get to it.
How many clerks have machine guns? I mean, even
Yourself, Abelard.
even in the 40K universe, how many administrative
It will be
clerks have machine guns? Only the good ones. That's a fair assessment.
At your beck.
I don't like it, but it's a fair assessment. Well, what the hell just happened? Clerk, you hear someone delicately clearing their throat. The source of this sound turns out to be the administrative clerk you saw next to the chaplain. His clothes are neat and impeccably pressed. His face, however, reveals extreme nervousness, bordering on fear. My good Master Fidelio, I do hope you're satisfied with the services provided by our establishment. We're in the middle of combat? What is happening? This is the clerk I'm fighting. He leads a little closer first. I beg of you, help me. Please keep your voice down. We can't let anyone hear us. It's a matter of life and death. The clerk wipes the sweat from his brow nervously. Please understand, it's very difficult to get by on footfall of my wages, and in Imperial Regulation 4038L on post-mortal service workers on peripheral worlds directly prohibits the chief operator of the crematorium from leaving their workplace for any reason other than sleep, food, severe illness, and ministration of sacraments. Therefore, I am practically forced to look for other sources of income that allow me to stay within the walls of this here establishment. I've set up a little, shall we say, enterprise. I replace the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people when I have shipment ready. I had just prepared the newest batch of superb, unique implants of the highest quality, but I got careless. I used my first sick leave in 4 standard years, and it was on that very day that Master Bayardo passed away, and his family was quick to organize a ceremony in our crematorium. I simply didn't have time to prepare, and now my container full of goods, it's in the furnace, and if you don't help me, they're going to burn it any minute. Wait, so you hid valuables in the crematorium's furnace? I've been hiding them there for 10 years now, and quite successfully, I might add. Only the richest citizens can afford the services of a crematorium, and sadly, they don't die all that often. Usually, I sell the goods before the next body arrives, but I got unlucky this time. Help me, I beg of you. You see, I am most definitely Master Fidelio. I'm afraid I've misplaced some of my documents. If you make me a copy of everything you can find in the... You know what? Of course, we'll do. You'll be most pleased with the results. Just help me for throne's sake. Throne preserve you. Make it look like you're just having a look around. It's a lot easier for you to wander into a restricted area without arousing suspicion than it is for me. Find the container. It's in the far corner. Get out and come back to me. I'll be waiting. Are we still in combat with this guy? Yeah, isn't this the clerk we were just fighting? I'm very confused. And Pascal is in his same spot, so... Bam! Where is Cassia, my dear? I require your services.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Now, stare him
I'm not
down.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Yes! Jeez. Just broken. Just so broken. I'm not mad though. This is great.
I will not be deterred.
Finish the job.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Well, looks like he's gonna die now too.
Explorers know one route.
Do I really have to fight you, Mr. Clerkman? At least now I know you've got a bunch of valuables in there. I suppose there's worse things.
Request approved.
There you go. Bleed!
Isn't this a job for the stars?
Bam! Jeez. Hit him again! Hit him again!
Running by Nerek.
Well, that problem solved itself. Who's left? Ah, yes. A ceremony guest. I understand. Do I reach all the way out here? No, I don't. Okay. I didn't think I did, but you never know. Where is it? Run and gun. Let's do run and
Already
gun.
done.
This is probably my last fight for the
my
night.
purposes. Chandler.
As
Out of my way.
I need some good old sleep. I didn't even talk about anything that I wanted to really talk about tonight, but that kind of just goes with the territory of everything
My
else that's
place
happened
is at the
recently.
fore.
Can I charge further? Go, lad, go!
Victory is imminent.
But that's okay. Hopefully, Jared, hopefully your days get better. Hopefully the, whatever is giving you headaches will stop. Hopefully DC finds happiness and, well, eventually. I don't know, but hopefully he finds happiness.
This is beyond me.
Now, let's see, can I move you forward? Charge!
Not a problem for me.
Take aim. Nope, can't use that. Mrs. Buttersworth. It is your
I
turn.
shall
Oh, that will...
not fear.
What? Exactly. See? That's... I understand.
Nothing I can't do.
Only the good ones. Oh, that will be for a while, but hopefully it gets better. It always does, man.
Already
When
done.
life gets you down, just remember that, like, even though it sucks right now, it's usually only
Suits
temporary.
my purposes.
You know, and also, like, even if things suck, it is what you make of it, right? Like, life is very much what you make of it.
The tread of the faithful.
You may never become, like, oh, I'm Mr. like, wealthy man. You may not ever get all the things you want in life, but you can get a lot of stuff. And I don't mean, like, stuff as in, like, stuff. I meant, like, you may be able to get jeez, man, I'm getting so tired. If you let it, you can still find the good in what you got, man. Dagon lifts his bloody face. It hurts. Kaz Bayardo clutches his wounded body. The crematorium's going to have its hands full today. You've stopped shooting. Oh no, Dad. Yes. Chaplain looks at the carnage around him matter-of-factly. Wonderful. This is a funeral Dens will be proud of. See, do I want to be merciful, or do I want to kill them all? Kaz didn't start this. Dagon did. But I can also see them maybe being useful. I mean, I would... See, here's the thing. I don't know what this does. So if I treat their wounds, am I not merciful? Are you not entertained? See, my mercy would... See, since I'm a dogmatic pragmatist, this would only happen in the event that I could use them. Yes, I would be merciful, but only to save their lives so they would work for me, right? These are people that have experience in the realms of piracy. That could be very useful. Sometimes it's good to have a pirate friend. Sometimes it's good to have friends that are unique in their perspective of the law. So I'll tell you what. As I am merciful, am I not merciful? Will do. I would ask the esteemed guest to stay for a moment longer. We still have an important bit of business to take care of. Chaplain shrugs indifferently. Are we done with the firing squads? I would like to finally resolve the matter of Denz's inheritance after that and give him a proper send-off. And so, according to the deceased will, all of Bayardo's fortune goes not to his worthless son Kaz, not to his brainless mate Dagon, but to Fidelio, a mysterious new heir. However, I believe a certain party would like to intervene in this process. Chaplain looks straight at you and chuckles. I still have a question. Who then the name of the golden... Who is the name of this... Who is this person? No. As it is written in the will, so be it. I will see to all the formalities and make sure you receive all the deeds to the property. Hell yeah, Kaz in a sigh of frustration. So much for a life without a care in the world. Adelia, get your things. Your daddy needs a good drink or 5. I see. Dagon does not say another word, merely gives you a long, furious look. Chaplain looks at the coffin. I would like to say goodbye to my old friend. I imagine the crematorium has got its furnaces up and running already, but I feel it would be kind of sad to just shove Denz in there like that. He was known as Jerry Can Denz, and he loved having his enemies drenched in promethium and burned. I think it'd be a nice gesture to send him on his way in the same fashion. Thankfully, it's easy enough to procure a jerry can of promethium on footfall. Abelard nods in approval. Fitting. Chaplain gives you a sidelong glance. Want to stay and watch? With pleasure. Let's get started, I guess.
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
Well, I guess I'm not going to be checking out the crematorium area. Nice! Oh, okay, wait, hold on, wait, what? I'm in battle again? Why am I in battle again? For who? With who?
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay. That was weird. Prepare for battle! With who? No one. God, like, as much as I like this game, there are some things that were really not cleaned up. Okay. Let us go here. Disarm the trap.
Excellence matters.
Grab the gear. What is this? Lasgun optic conversion. Ooh, that looks nice. Plasteel hull. Oh, that looks very nice. Yes, very good. Well then, I think tonight is enough for tonight.
Divine watches
Oh, hold on.
over
No.
us.
Ceremony gear. Sorry. We need to collect all the loot first. All the loot must go first. So we will call it a night there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and enjoying some lovely conversation, even though some of it was serious. I do try to keep things lighthearted, but every now and again, I don't care. Have a good night. I hope to see you all again on Monday, where we can't really kill any more Gauls. We did all that. We are on the verge of killing all the Spaniards. And I think we got rid of all the Britannians, so there's no more British people anymore. I think all that's left are the Scythians and then the Romans. So it's gonna get fun, hopefully. Hopefully. And oh yeah, that's right. We just got modern, let's say, quote unquote, modern Roman troops. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Have a good night.